Hello, and welcome to RMR Safety's video on the safe usage of gloves, donning and doffing. My name is Matthew Woodall, and I am the owner and lead consultant for RMR Safety, a Regina-based supplier of professional medical and rescue products, along with emergency management and business continuity consulting. Today we're going to talk about how to safely don and doff gloves, basically how to put them on and take them off. Many businesses are having to use personal protective equipment, or PPE, for the very first time. Part of using PPE is knowing how to safely don, or put your gloves on, and doff, take them off again without spreading any possible contaminants. This is what we're going to learn today. We're also going to talk about proper sizing, nails into gloves, and what happens if you accidentally tear a glove. There is a pattern to using gloves, one that starts and ends with cleaning your hands. C-O-O-C. Clean, on, off, clean. You start by cleaning your hands, ideally with soap and water, or a Health Canada approved hand sanitizer that is at least 70% alcohol. That's what I'm using today. Our individual hand sanitizer packages. These are available on our website, www.rmrsafety.com, or $14 for a box of 100 packages. So when you're using hand sanitizer, you squeeze a little bit onto your hands, and you make sure that you rub it all in. Get the backs of your hands in between your fingers, and then make sure that you get everything. Once you've cleaned your hands, make sure that they're dry. If you've used soap and water, you can dry them with paper towels. Don't use a hand dryer, because these are going to take any contaminants, that viruses or bacteria that are in the air, and blow them back onto your hands. If you've used an alcohol-based sanitizer, then your hands will dry on their own in about 30 to 60 seconds. When your hands are dry, like mine are now, carefully take a pair of gloves from the box and put them on your hands. Make sure that you are using the right size gloves for your hands. You want a pair of gloves that are snug, but not too tight. Gloves that are too tight are going to rip more easily because they stretch the material. Gloves that are too loose will allow contaminants to get inside the gloves more easily. If you happen to have sharp nails, nails that extend far beyond your fingertips, or false nails, you will need to trim them. Your nails should be trimmed as short as possible to prevent them from putting a hole in the fingertips of the gloves. If you watch carefully, I'll put a little bit of pressure on my index finger here, where I have a sharp nail, and you'll see how easily a sharp nail, well, that wasn't a sharp nail, but you can see how easily a sharp nail will puncture these gloves. Here, I'll show you another way. I'll take a fresh glove. Let's get rid of this one. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to puncture through this glove with my fingertip, if I can. There. You can see how easily that is. Now, these are medical grade gloves, so they take a while. They take a lot to actually damage. So it's unlikely that it's going to happen. But if you happen to puncture a glove while you're working with a client, you should stop what you're doing immediately. Take your gloves off. Clean your hands. Again, if you're using hand sanitizer, make sure that you are using it properly. Whether you're using hand sanitizer or soap or water, you should always, always, always make sure that you get in between your fingers, the backs of your hands, and make sure that your hands are nice and clean. So, if you happen to break a glove while you're dealing with a client, make sure you take off those gloves, clean your hands, and then put on a new pair of gloves. If you move from one task to another, so say for example you were dealing with a client, then you have to go answer the phone, or maybe you need to go bring a customer through at the point of sale system. You need to make sure that you always take your gloves off, clean your hands, and put on a new set of gloves. Again, anytime you're switching between tasks, you need to take your gloves off, clean your hands, and put on a new set of gloves. Also, you should never wear gloves while you're eating, using the bathroom, or doing anything else while you're retouching your face, your eyes, your ears, or any other part of your body. When it comes time to take your gloves off, either to change them for a new pair or at the end of providing service, you should use the following steps. Pinch the palm of one glove. Gently pull the first glove up and over your hand, crumpling it into the hand of the second. Then, take the index finger of the first hand, hook it under the cuff of the second glove. Pull the second glove up and over the second hand while turning the glove inside out, making sure that the first glove is contained within the second glove that should now be inside out. Then, dispose of your gloves in the garbage and wash your hands again. And again, using our hand sanitizer, making sure to scrub everywhere. You want to make sure that you get the backs of your hands in between your fingers, all of those places. And that's really all there is to it. Remember, COOC, clean, on, off, clean. Thank you for watching. I hope that you've learned something today. Remember, RMR Safety is your source for PPE, medical supplies, first aid supplies, and for professional guidance and consulting in emergency management and business continuity. We are always here to serve you. Please don't hesitate to contact us by email at info@rmrsafety.com, by calling us at 306-801-6777, or by checking out our website at www.rmrsafety.com. Thank you very much. Have yourselves a wonderful day.